Hello friend, welcome to my channel. In this video, I will discuss with you some queries about AWS certification exam. There are set of queries that I have created that you might also have in your mind while going for AWS certification exam. I'll cover these queries one by one and I will try to answer this, and I hope this will help you to understand the AWS exam and to clear your doubts about AWS certification exam. Okay, before I start, just to tell you, I have created couple of more videos regarding AWS exam and I have given the links of those videos in the description of this video. You can go ahead and watch those videos and understand the AWS exam, like how to prepare for the exam, how to schedule the exam, and some tips and tricks. So you can refer those videos as well. Those videos will definitely help you to prepare for the exam and also to clear the AWS exam. Okay, now let us start. The first query is how to prepare for the AWS exam. So there is no defined method for preparing the exam. I have created a video for this wherein I have told how to prepare for the AWS exam effectively. I have given the link of that video in the description of this video. You can go ahead and watch that video. That will definitely help you on how to prepare for the AWS certification exam. Okay, now let's go to the next query. How much time it will take for preparation? This is a question which is a bit difficult to answer because I don't know how much experience you already have about AWS or how much you are aware about AWS service. Okay, so it's a bit difficult, but usually if you know basic of AWS, then you can say it might take maybe 1.5 months or 2 months for preparing the AWS exam and then going for the actual exam. It depends actually. It can take 2 or 3 months or it can take more than that. So it depends on your knowledge about AWS service. So will there be multiple choice question in exam? Yes, mostly in most of the AWS exam there will be multiple choice question. So you have to select multiple answer in some of the question. So to know more about such things, I will suggest you to go ahead one of the document that will definitely help you to understand about a particular exam and to clear your doubts about that particular exam. Let me show you how to get that. So for that, what you have to do, go to Google and search AWS certification and then open this link, AWS certification validate AWS cloud skills. Once you open this link, you will come to this page. Here you have a link, prepare for an exam. Click on this. Now scroll it down. There is a drop down. So in this drop down, you have to select the exam that you are going to give. For example, if you are going for AWS Certified Solution Architect, then select this one. Once you select this, a new page will be loaded and then scroll it down. Here you have exam guide section and you have to click on this. Once you clicked on this, a PDF file will be opened and inside this PDF you can get the detail about this exam. Okay, go ahead and read this PDF completely. It will clear your most of the doubt about this particular exam. Okay, here if you see multiple choice, so there will be multiple choice questions as well in this exam. So you have to select the multiple options, the one that are correct, you have to select that as well. Okay, so read this PDF. This will definitely help you to clear many doubts about this particular exam. Now let's move to for the next query. Is it hard to clear AWS certification exam? No, not at all, but you have to prepare for the exam properly. If you don't prepare properly, then it will be, I mean, there may be chance that you cannot clear it in the first attempt, but if you prepare it properly, then you can clear it in your first attempt itself. So it depends on your preparation. If you have prepared, then it's fine, you can clear the exam. Okay, it's not that hard. The next query is for how many years the certification will be valid. Usually it's a 3 year. Okay, if you clear a particular AWS certification exam, let's say today is 29th March 2024, so it will be valid to 29th March 2027. Usually it's 3 years. Okay, from the date you clear the exam. Okay, and you can see this in your AWS builder ID itself. Let me show you the one that I cleared. If you see here, these certifications are valid or active for 3 years. Now if I scroll it down, here you can see I cleared on this date and it is valid till this date. So usually it's 3 years. So you can come to your AWS builder, you can log in AWS builder and come to this cert metrics and then see inside certification status. Here you can see till what time it is valid. Okay, now let's go to the next question. Can I take AWS exam without training? Yes, of course you can take. There is no mandatory thing to do the training. It depends on you. Okay, so if you have already experienced about AWS or you have already gone through the AWS services, you have prepared by yourself, you can go for AWS exam. There is no necessity of training. Okay, so go ahead. If you already know, then go ahead for your exam. There is no necessity. Next question is how many hours is AWS certification exam? It is different for different AWS exam. In order to know for your particular exam, what you can do, I already showed you. Here if you see, I had selected AWS certified solution architect, and if I scroll it down, here I can see the duration 130 minutes. Okay, so you can see your AWS exam, the one that you are going to give. If you select in that drop down, you will see this duration. So it's 130 minute, and if you have already enrolled for 30-minute extension, there is a facility of extension of 30 minutes for non-native English speakers. Then you will get more, I mean you will get 30 minutes extra for your exam. So then in that case it will be 130 plus 30 minutes, that is 160 minutes. Okay, so you can get this detail in this way. Now let's go to the next query. What is the cost of AWS exam? Okay, it is again different for different AWS exam. You can get this again from the same page. If you see here, the cost for AWS certified solution architect is $150 US. Okay, and if you have voucher, then this cost might be reduced. Actually, sometimes you get voucher maybe from your company or from some other place, or if you have already cleared any AWS exam, then you get 50% discount voucher code that you can use for your next exam. In that case, you can use that voucher code, your cost will be reduced. Okay, 50%. Here let me show you. Here if you see, I have 50% discount on my next exam because I had cleared the exam. So I can use this discount code for my next exam, wherein I'll get 50% discount. Okay, now let's go to the next question. What is passing score for AWS exam? Usually it's 72%. Okay, you can read this in your document as well. Here if you come down, exam result section, there must be, yeah, exam result section. Here you can see your results for the exam are reported as a scaled score of 100 to 1000. The minimum passing score is 720. So usually it's 72 percentile. If you score 72%, then you will clear your AWS exam. So read this PDF, corresponding PDF, the one that you are going to give. Okay, now let's go to the next question. Does AWS require coding? No, not at all. It's not necessary. If you know the coding, that is good, but if you don't know, that doesn't mean you cannot give the AWS exam. Okay, you can give the exam and you can clear the exam. If you clear the exam, then you can use certified. Let's say if you clear solution architect, then you can use certified solution architect in your profile. So yeah, the coding is not necessary. Let's move to the next question. Can I give the exam at home? Yes, there is a facility that you can give your exam at home, and for that there are some prerequisites, like you have to run a system test which will let you know whether your system is capable for giving the AWS exam at home. So that is there. I mean, facility is there. You need to do some system check and some software you have to install. Then you can give the exam at home. Will I get refund if I cancel my AWS exam? Yes. Okay, let me show you. There are two pages, after testing page and before testing. So here you can read this page. Here you can get some exam related queries as well. So there is a policy for that. If you cancel your exam before 24 hours, you will get the whole money. Okay, let me see. Cancel. Yeah, individuals who cancel their exam more than 24 hours before their scheduled appointment will be refunded the exam fee they paid at the time of purchase. So whole money will be refunded. Now let's go to the next question. Another question that comes in the mind is, what if you fail the exam? Will you get your money back? No, not at all. You won't get the money back. Can you reattempt? Can you give it again? Yes, you can give the exam again. Let me show you the policy regarding that. So there is a page after testing. I would suggest you to go ahead and read this as well. Here you can get some detail about the queries about after giving the exam. I will give the link of these two, after testing and before testing, in the description of this video. That will help you to read these document and it will help you to clear out doubts. Okay, so there is retaking an exam. If you fail an exam, you must wait 14 calendar days. That means you can give the exam again after 14 days. Okay, there is no limit on exam attempts. You can give it as many times as you want, so there is no limit for that. However, you must pay the full registration fee, and for each exam attempt, yes, you have to pay the registration fee for every time you give the exam. Once you have passed an exam, you will not be able to retake the same exam for 2 years. If the exam has been updated with a new exam guide and exam series code, you will be eligible to take the new exam version. Okay, so this is all about the different queries. And another thing that I already mentioned, if you have voucher, then you can definitely reduce the cost. You can use that voucher while scheduling the exam. That will reduce your cost. Okay, so that's all about this video. I hope the video was helpful for you. If you have any queries that is not covered, you can write in the comment box. I will try to respond to you as soon as possible. And if you like the video, please click on the like button and also subscribe the channel as well. And finally, I wish you all the best for your exam.